What's up, everybody? We back with another video. Today, we're going to be putting the level 4 abilities inside of a tier list. Let's jump to it. Alright, so the way that we're going to be doing this, SS is going to be reserved for those abilities you do not want to go up against because they are just way too strong. S is for abilities that are very powerful but just can't match up to the ones inside the S tier. The A tier abilities, they're going to be pretty good abilities, but they are not as good as the ones inside the S tier. And the ones inside the B tier, there are ones that could have just been something a little bit different because what they have is just absolutely useless. So first up, we're looking at Albert. Straight to the B tier because I don't really understand why you would need extra success rate on an alley-oop because it goes in most of the time anyway. It's very rare you see an alley-oop pop back out. So Raccoon Digi, this was a horrible decision to give someone a level 4 alley-oop. I understand you might want someone to download the game and be like, oh yeah, I would like to see that special effect on my alley-oop. But outside of that, this ability is useless. So make sure y'all keep that in mind. So next up, we got Justin with the feint dribble. We're going to slap it into the S tier because it's not like really extremely broken because it's only 10% extra accuracy. 10% extra accuracy definitely comes in handy, and feint dribble is definitely one of the best dribble based abilities in the entire game, but it is not an SS tier ability. Next up, we got May, straight to SS because her pinpoint pass will be giving you 20% extra accuracy. That will definitely come in handy. You look at someone like David, if he's wide open on the other side of the court and May throws a pinpoint pass to him, that's 20% extra accuracy. And then he jumps into a jump stop shot to get 23% more. That is a total of 43% extra accuracy on David at the 3-point line or in the mid-range area. This is a very handy ability. So if you're playing a point guard and you like to team up with ISO-based shooting guards or small forwards, May is definitely a great option. Next, we got Nana, straight to SS because that level 4 drift 3-point with 15% extra accuracy. It is beautiful, man. I'm pretty sure that does more than cancel out the accuracy decrease that she gets from doing a drift 3-point in the first place. So you wide open with Nana, jump into a drift 3-point, you will definitely get that shot on in there and they will not be able to stop you. Next, we got Nico. We're going to slap it into the A tier. Proactive intercept, it's a really good ability, but even the best proactive intercept users in the entire game struggle to get this ability to proc. Even me, I've been practicing for at least a month now with Nico. I still can't get a proactive intercept off, but that does not make this a bad ability because it's hard to get off. It's just hard to get off. Next, we got White. We're going to slap it into the S tier because he's giving you 17% extra accuracy. That definitely comes in handy. And he's also one of the best people in the game for the pass back strategy. He pairs really well with people who throws a lot of pump fakes up there. All right, next, we got Yui. Straight to SS. You notice a trend here, man. Point guards have some of the best level 4 abilities in the entire game, and Yui's is no different. So the Yui is going to be giving you 15% extra accuracy and 15% disturbance resistance on an alley-oop 3-point. If you do not understand how to utilize that, if you see her throw you an alley-oop 3, just spam the shoot button. Do not hold it because I've heard that does not work. Just keep tapping it. You will fire that shot off. I do not recommend doing this if someone is guarding you because a lot of people understand how to block this, but if they do not try to block it, you get 15% disturbance resistance and you still have a really good chance of getting that shot on in there. So next, we're looking at Ayumi. We're going to slap her into the A tier because it is extremely difficult to rip somebody inside of this game. Even if you bump them and then go into the steal animation, you're still not going to rip them. I have a hard time ripping dribble restricted centers like Big Mike because the RNG when it comes down to stealing inside of this game, they wanted to balance it out so you couldn't just spam steal button and just get free possessions. So Ayumi into the A tier. David, we're going to slap him into the S tier because he gets 23% extra accuracy. As a matter of fact, his level 4 ability is definitely SS tier because, sorry man, 23% extra accuracy comes in handy, bro. It is extremely difficult to miss a shot when you have 23% extra accuracy. Think Fire King, who's full charge, we'll be giving him 15% extra accuracy, and then he gets 5% more from his 3-point, his enhanced 3-point. That's taking him up to 20%. Now we're going to talk about him right now, and he's definitely going into SS because full charge, it is a very scary ability. That Fire King's constantly throwing shots up there. You constantly failing to block him. He's getting normal disturbances. He's still getting those shots on in there because he's getting 10% free disturbance resistance, and that pairs really well with his full charge because once that gets all the notches on it, you get 15%. This man is a shooting monster, and his level 4 ability is the reason why he is a shooting monster. Next, we got Friedman to the B tier, level 4 tricky post up. It's okay, but like when it first came out, it was very difficult to miss a tricky post up with Friedman. But they shadow nerfed it. They nerfed it and didn't even tell us they nerfed it. I noticed it. A lot of people have been throwing tricky post ups up there, and I've been seeing a lot more normal disturbances. And it was before they buffed disturbance, so they shadow nerfed his ability. It is hardly even useful anymore. Friedman into the B tier. Next up, we got Hoy. We're going to slap him into the A tier because his turnaround dribble, it only gives you 10% extra accuracy. And for some weird reason, that is not enough. And it is difficult to break someone's ankles with Hoy because he only has 3 options when it comes down to dribble moves. He gets the regular dribble move animation, then he gets the turnaround dribble, and he gets the step back. But you can't step back into a turnaround dribble because it's bugged, and that's why Hoy is inside the A tier. Next, we got Maggie. We're going to slap her into the S tier. Her level 4 ability is very powerful. It's giving her a 10% extra accuracy, whether she's contested or not, and she's also going to be getting 5% disturbance resistance. That's going to stack with her enhanced 3-point that is giving her 2% extra accuracy, and I believe 5% disturbance resistance, for a total of 12% extra accuracy and 10% disturbance resistance. That really comes in handy. Maggie is definitely an S tier level 4 ability person, so make sure y'all keep that in mind. Next up, we got Marcus to SS. That is a very powerful ability, bro, because the chance, even though it's low, the 20% chance is definitely low, but just having a chance to cancel all disturbance, whether it's severe, whether it's normal, whether it's minor, you have a 20% chance to completely cancel all of that out. And shooting with shooting speed +2 pull up, one of the best abilities in the entire game, especially if you understand how to utilize it properly. Mary does not have one yet, so we're not going to put her up there. Susan, straight to the S tier. That is a really good level 4 ability, man. 13% extra accuracy off of behind the back dribble. It comes in handy, man. Susan, very scary when it comes down to guarding her because she is an ISO SG. She will bully your ankles with that behind the back dribble and get 13% extra accuracy right after. Next up, we got Ben. We're going to slap him. I don't know, man. I'm debating between A and B tier. We're going to put it in the B tier, man, because increasing the hit chance of your dunks, his dunk stat is already extremely high, so I don't really understand why they want to increase the hit chance. It's hard to block a Ben because he has all those dunk variations, so he doesn't actually need extra hit chance on the next couple of dunks. So next up, we got Greta, straight to SS. Drift mid-shot is one of the scariest shooting-based abilities in the entire game. It's up there in terms of fear, up there with Nana. It's up there with level 4 jump stop shot. It is a very scary ability, man. It doesn't matter if she's contested or not. If she's far enough away from the rim and you do not block that shot or get a severe disturbance, that shot is definitely going to go in. Next up, we got Havoc G. We're going to slap him into the B tier. We got to scroll down here. Hook shot, it's a really good ability, but I have ran into people who block every single one. It's like they knew it was going to happen, man. So hook shot into the B tier. So Julian, we're going to slap him into SS. It is literally one of the best level 4 abilities in the entire game. It's giving him 15% disturbance resistance and 6% extra accuracy. That is definitely something that comes in handy. You look at someone like Fire King, he has to take a total of 7 shots, and he also has to go into a quick flash shot. In order for it, well, let's not even talk about the accuracy. He's going to have to do a quick flash shot in order for him to get 15% extra accuracy. Julian, all he has to do is a hop step. So make sure y'all keep that in mind. Julian, really good option when it comes down to shooting contested shots. There is hardly any comparison. So next up, we got Camille to SS. Y'all noticing, man, there's a lot of SS level 4 abilities inside of this game. That's because some of these abilities, they are really really good. And Camille's cut dribble move is no exception. This man's cut dribble move was strong before they even gave it a level 4. He was only getting 5% extra accuracy at first, but now with the level 4, he's getting 10% extra accuracy. He stacks that with his flash shot for a total of 12%, and also his enhanced 3-point, taking him up to 14% extra accuracy at the 3-point line after a cut dribble move, doing a flash shot. That definitely comes in handy. One of the best level 4 abilities in the entire game. All right, next we got layup pass. We're gonna slap that into the A tier because doing a layup pass, 9 times out of 10, if you're not passing to a center or a power forward inside the paint with you, it's just gonna go to waste unless you have a flash shot user on your team and they understand that you like to throw those layup passes out there. 17% extra accuracy definitely comes in handy, but the fact that this is linked to the fact that someone has to make a mistake and try to block your shot so that you can pass to a person unexpectedly, that puts this ability inside the A tier. So Kiang, Euro step, slapping it into the B tier. It is a strong ability in terms of the way that it is supposed to be used. Yes, he gets like 22% extra success rate to this, but it is not a hard ability to block, especially if you know the timing that I've been talking about since forever. There is a specific timing where you can block a smart layup as well as a Euro step. Y'all learn that. You will shut Kiang layup players down, guaranteed, no question about it. So next, we got Katiusha with her level 4 multiple pump. We're going to slap it into the A tier because multiple pump, it's a really good ability when you pair it up with a smart layup. It's a really good ability when someone expects you to dunk the ball. But let's be honest, man, most people do not expect Katiusha to dunk the ball. So me personally, anytime Katiusha comes inside the key, I just assume she's going to go for a multiple pump. And I just simply block it. It's not that hard to predict. So multiple pump into the A tier. Next, we got Lightning, double pump dunk, doing the same thing that Ben's ability does. We're going to slap it into the B tier because multiple pump dunk is, well, not multiple pump dunk, but double pump dunk. A lot of people inside of higher elos, like once you start to reach around Diamond 3 and on up, people will be blocking your double pump dunks. It's not that hard of an ability to block. All you got to do is just wait until it comes back up with the second hand, then hit your block button. You will send that to the other side of the court, especially if you're using someone like a Vanessa or a Daisuke. So make sure y'all keep that in mind. This ability, it is strong inside lower elos, but once you start to climb up that ladder, it becomes absolutely useless. All right, next we got Nikolai with grab and block. We're going to slap that into the S tier. Grab and block's a really good ability. You don't have to worry about chasing after that FLR, and he has an extra chance of snatching that ball. Instead of sending it down the court and having to worry about the point guards or shooting guards with dives, snatching that off the ground after he successfully gets that block. All right, next up we got Pinky, post board dunk, straight to SS. It is a really good ability, man. I have a very hard time blocking it. I have been playing this game for over a year. I've played over 6,000 matches, and I have still only blocked this ability once in my entire life. It is a very powerful ability, man. And if you have Pinky and you understand how to get this to proc every single time, because even I struggle to get this off, even at level 4. But if you understand how to get this off every time, it's one of the cheesiest abilities inside the entire game. It's cheesier than the layup floater because you don't have to worry about as much because most people inside the game do not understand the timing to block this. All right, next we got Rocket. I'm going to slap him into the B tier because having extra triggering distance. Now, if there was an extra chance to trigger the ability itself, then yes, he would definitely at the very least be inside of the S tier with this follow-up dunk. But just having extra triggering distance, that is not enough to make this an S tier ability or an SS tier ability. Next up, we got Uncle Kevin, straight to SS, because his post up and fade away, it does literally the exact same thing as a drift 3-point from Greta, except instead of having to drift off to the side, he's going to be doing a fade away and going backwards. And if someone just so happens to slip up on their defense just a little bit and gets too far away from you, you can jump up into a post up and fade away. They will not be able to stop you. All right, next, we got Amy to the S tier because of her rebound pass giving you 17% extra accuracy. And most people, they don't expect rebound passes. So if you're using someone like a Fire King, for example, you got all your notches maxed out, so you're at about 20% extra accuracy. Then you receive a rebound pass from Amy, bumping you up to about 37% extra accuracy. And if you do a quick flash shot off of that rebound pass, you're looking at 37% extra accuracy, and 15% disturbance resistance. It is going to be very difficult to miss that shot, so make sure y'all keep that in mind. Amy's rebound pass, one of the best passing base abilities inside the game, hands down, no question about it. So next, we got Big Mike dunk grabbing. We're gonna slap it into the S tier because people love to try their luck against these Big Mikes, not knowing that Big Mike is one of the best dunk blockers in the entire game. This man is a dunk blocking monster. He is a shot blocking monster, but more so a dunk blocking one. He has a very high base strength stat, and then he gets a bunch from his cells as well. And then he also has enhanced block to pair with this dunk grabbing. Everything inside of his kit just fits really well around this one ability. So next, Daisuke doesn't have one, Big O doesn't have one. We got Emma. We're gonna slap that into the A tier because while she's setting the screen for her teammates, anyone within 2.5 meters will be getting 10% extra accuracy. Definitely comes in handy, especially when you pair with someone like a Marcus who loses accuracy when he does a pull-up. He's already getting about 5% extra accuracy from his ability by itself, and then he's getting 10% more from someone like Emma. And doing a pull-up behind the screen, one of the best ways to use it because you don't have to worry about waiting until the end of your dribble animation. You can just go ahead and fire that shot off as soon as you see someone run into the screen. It's beautiful, man. So next up, we got Howie with his level 4 Thunder Dunk into the A tier because even with fully maxed out gear, increasing my power, some of the best power assist characters inside the entire game, I'm still getting blocked inside the key by Big Mikes. I'm still getting blocked by Rangers. I'm getting blocked by Nikolai's, man. He doesn't even have enhanced block. I'm still getting blocked by Nikolai's. This ability is not as good as it should be. Howie should be dunking on people, dropping, on their heads, man. But it is not happening. I'm still getting blocked inside of there. So Howie, level 4 Thunder Dunk is inside the A tier. All right, next, we got Vanessa with her quick rebound, straight to SS, because more often than not, you will make a mistake when it comes down to getting the rebound because sometimes it's very hard to tell when the ball is going to bounce off the rim twice instead of just once. Vanessa, she does not care about that because if she makes a mistake, she's going to come back down to the ground fast anyway. And then she can just jump into a box out animation as soon as she hits the ground, so she doesn't have to worry about the other person coming out of the air, snatching that rebound from her. All right, last, certainly not least, Victor, same spot as Nikolai because they have the exact same thing. Level 4 grab and block. Sorry, man, I keep having to burp. I ate a whole can of Pringles. But yeah, man, Victor, level 4 grab and block definitely comes in handy. Don't have to chase after the FLR, so it's safe for you to get those blocks off and just pass to one of your wide open teammates right after. So this is my level 4 ability tier list. If anyone disagrees, drop it inside the comments. Try to be respectful about it. Let me know why I am wrong. If you feel like I'm wrong, that's it. And I'll catch y'all on the next one.